Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by traveling to Paramaribo, Suriname to attend the 43rd regular meeting of the Conference of the Heads of Government of CARICOM. Whilst there, Dr. Ali met with Guyanese athletes who successfully participated in the 2022 CARICOM 10K road race. Guyana dominated both the male and female categories of the race. President Ali held bilateral discussions with Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and member of the Council of Ministers of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Prince Adel bin Ahmed Al Jubair. The discussions focused on a number of areas of cooperation, including investment, energy, logistics, food security, climate, and regional development. President Ali also tested his fitness by joining other CARICOM leaders on a 1-kilometer walk-run. Let's take a look. The head of state also joined his regional counterparts for the first plenary session of the 43rd regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community. Among the issues discussed were the regional food system, climate change, energy security, regional transport, and the CARICOM single market and economy. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali has assured that significant progress has been made to reduce the CARICOM's US $5 billion food import bill by 25% by the year 2025.
We have made tremendous progress in terms of achieving a 25 by 2025 target. This is not only a political commitment. This is a commitment that includes the farmers, the private sector, young people, women. So what we have done is that we have developed an overarching strategy that incorporate all the players and stakeholders within the region and in individual societies.
Guyana currently holds lead responsibility for agriculture, agricultural diversification, and the food security in CARICOM, and is spearheading the regional body's quest of reducing its food import bill. As such, a regional strategy was created encompassing all stakeholders and outlines specific actions to be undertaken by each state to achieve the 25 by 2025 goal. Some of these actions include securing financing and the transportation, as well as the removal of trade barriers.
Since Guyana, the Agri-Investment Forum, we have had an Agri Expo in Barbados. We have a continuation of that forum on the 19th to the 21st in Trinidad and Tobago. And what we have seen is tremendous commitment from the financing side in advancing the food security plan. An integral part of the plan is transportation and logistics. And at this meeting, we're seeing great movement in not only the infrastructure and the architecture to bring about the transportation plan and to action it, but also a commitment in advancing the work to get the financing and get this operational as quickly as possible.
President Ali and the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, signed the St. Barnabas Accord, paving the way for further discussions in 9 specific areas. These include agriculture, aquaculture and food security, mining and quarrying, tourism and international transport, trade and business development, energy, manufacturing, education, technical and vocational training, including capacity building, cooperation in security and bilateral integration measures. Dr. Irfaan Ali congratulated former West Indies great Sir Vivian Richards after he was bestowed with the Order of the Caribbean Community, OCC, at the 43rd regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM. Antigua-born Sir Viv represented the West Indies between 1974 and 1991 and is widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all time. President Ali witnessed the signing of a memorandum of understanding between Guyana and Belize to further cooperation in several areas. Prime Minister of Belize, John Bersenio, was also present to see Guyana's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Hugh Todd, and Belize's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Immigration, Eamon Courtney, sign the MOU. The agreement will allow for cooperation in several areas, including food security and trade.
The Ministers of Foreign Affairs will have to come up with us with targets that they will establish. How we can ensure that we develop the infrastructure to have all the hatching eggs in the region produced between the two countries. How we can expand our capacity for grains. How are we going to collaborate on climate change going into Glasgow? Because we have similar circumstances. We are already talking about how we can exchange ideas on education and healthcare. Because if we're going to build first-class infrastructure in Guyana, then that infrastructure must be for the service of the region.
His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan said a major goal of his administration is to position Guyana as the destination of choice for global healthcare delivery. This agreement was signed among the government, HES Corporation, and the Mount Sinai Health System, and will see the implementation of the National Healthcare Initiative.
But the system cannot be overhauled if the regulations are not in place. So we are also working on all the regulations to support healthcare. Looking at a new approach, looking at new issues. The AG is already working with the Ministry of Health. We have already laid some of those legislation in modernizing the health infrastructure to meet this end goal of being a world-class international player.
Dr. Ali underscored the importance of partnership while emphasizing the need for thorough assessments to be conducted, ensuring the needs of citizens are met.
In order to give the people of the country the best possible healthcare system, we have to ensure that we know what are the problems of the people in the country. And we cannot know the problems of the people of the country if we don't deploy a patient management information system. And I said to Mr. Hess and I said to Dr. Jeremy that we need to do something different. By the end of this process, we must be able to go to every single secondary school and register every child and do a baseline health assessment of every child, the future of Guyana. Do a baseline assessment of every single child. And in doing that baseline assessment of every single child, put them on an electronic patient management information system where we can track them for the rest of their life and provide the best healthcare system to them.
Meanwhile, President Ali met with a high-level government team and investors from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to further investment relations between the two nations.
The only thing that determines who our partners are is very simple. We are not hooked on any ideological partner. We are not hooked on any partner by superiority. We are not hooked on any partner by ethnicity. We are hooked on partners who embrace us with principles and values and give Guyana the best possible deal.
This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching and do join us again next time.